My name is Toussaint Morrison. I'm with On-Site Media. Today is Tuesday, June 16, 2020, and I'm here with DJ Sota. So right next to us is a tent filled with food and supplies. And real quick, can you tell us how this came to be and what it's for?
Yeah, so we created this, to give back to the community.
Yeah.
Because right now, the community is struggling. They don't have stores open. Everything is boarded up or burned down because of the riots and the protests. So right now, people don't have diapers. They don't have baby formula. They don't have, simple essentials like toilet paper, toothbrush, toothpaste. So we took it upon ourselves to make sure that people have at least options and some kind of help right now in a time of need, in a time of crisis, because there's nobody else that's going to help them.
Yeah.
There's people that can't even go to the grocery store. They don't have transportation. The buses aren't even running in some neighborhoods. And so it's just hard for the community. And we just took it upon ourselves as people in the community to help people in need. Because we're just tired of seeing people walk over these people and forget about them. When these people have been in our communities for decades and they contributed, they paid their dues. We have elderly people that can't even walk around the block because it's on fire and everything's burned down. They feel afraid to leave their house and even go shopping if they even have an option to shop.
And I see you have a masseuse back here as well, volunteering. So how did that expand, and how did people just hear about what you were doing and they tacked on, or how did other services come to be?
It was very organic, in the sense like when I first started it, by myself, handing out waters, and then some friends helped me out with food and snacks, and then so basically I reached out to a couple of my close friends who I could count on, saying, look, I need help. These people need help. Can you come out and help me? And they came out and helped me. And so it started off with 5 of us. And then they all asked their friends, and I asked some more friends, and the next day was 25 of us.
Okay.
So then I created a Facebook page, Twin Cities Stand Together. It's a public group. You can join it. I think right now we're a little over 2,000 members.
Wow.
And so we just post on there, if you want to help, if you want to donate, if anything you can do, we put on there what we need, what the community needs, and then people just help. They're like, I'm at Target, you guys need anything? And
so people can go to Twin Cities Stand Together and figure out where they need to assert their time or their services or their items. So real quick, I want to ask, how did this come to be here? Why in Powderhorn Park, and what is the next move do you believe is going to be?
Well, so we started on 38th in Chicago because that area got hit the hardest. Not only because that's where he died, but because that became a memorial site where lots of foot traffic came to pay homage and honor to him. And so thousands of people walk through there every day, and that community is ill-equipped and unprepared for that kind of foot traffic. So we took it upon ourselves to stay there and help, because they need the resources, they need the food, they need the water, they need the ice, they need everything we can offer them. And so we stayed there first, but I explained to everybody that's volunteering, our ultimate goal is to expand this. Minneapolis and St. Paul, the Twin Cities is big, and there's a lot of corners that need help. There's a lot of neighborhoods that need help. So we want to eventually expand this to where we can have locations all over. And so we're trying to show people what we do in different locations so that they can see us and see what we're doing, and then maybe inspire more locations to pop up. If we just stay on 38th, only a certain amount of people are going to see us. So yesterday we were on Broadway in front of Cub Foods. Today we're at Powderhorn Park. Tomorrow, who knows, we may be at another park, or we may be at another place that needs help, but it's a lot of people that need help right now.
And I do want to point out, what we're seeing behind us are strictly volunteers. They're not people that are here to pick up food. We don't want to exploit anybody in that nature. But I do want to point out something that is happening right now, right here in Powderhorn Park. Over 300 homeless people were displaced from the Sheridan, and now there's an encampment here. What does that mean to you, and what kind of work are you going to be, is that why this is here right now?
Yes, that's a part of the reason, and I explained that to all the volunteers yesterday. I had a conversation with the nursing staff over on 37th in Chicago. And I wasn't aware of how serious the homeless situation was. I was under the impression it was 20, 30, maybe 40 homeless people. And then when I found out it was 200-300, I couldn't believe my ears. I'm like, wait, how many people are homeless right now over there? And so I said, we have to do something. We have to go over there and show our support, because basically they just turned their back on all those people. You know what I'm saying? And I drove by it and I saw a family. The daughter was helping carry waters to a tent. It's families with kids living in tents. And it's the saddest thing I've ever seen. You know, they just kicked those people out to the park.
And it was supposedly over some overdose or whatever happened in the Sheridan. And now, to my understanding is that a lot of people that suffer from, addiction or any type of, any type of drug addiction, it usually stems from trauma, neglect, being impoverished. And so to just kind of kick that out, it seems it seems to further the neglect. And now the encampment is here, and you brought food and supplies. How long do you plan to stay?
I mean, you know, for the immediate future, we plan on coming out here the next couple of days. We've spoken to the park board director and, you know, explain what we're doing so, you know, that they know our agenda and know what our cause is. But yeah, for a couple of days at least, we're going to be out here trying to help as much as we can until we figure out a more permanent solution to help them. But unfortunately, this weekend is a celebration on 38th called Juneteenth.
Juneteenth, yeah.
And so they're going to be overwhelmed, ridiculously overwhelmed,
Yeah,
like
man.
thousands and thousands of people.
Yeah.
And they need us.
Yeah.
They need us desperately, even more than these homeless people. They're going to be outnumbered by a lot.
Yeah.
And so we're going to go over there this weekend and give our help to them. But we definitely have a plan to come back over here and work with the park and work with the homeless situation to try to find some kind of like meeting ground where we can take care of them, because it's ridiculous that many people there's nothing we can do for them.
Just turned away and abandoned,
yeah,
essentially.
it's ridiculous that it's come down to this.
And so for the future of your work, where do you see Twin Cities Stand Together going?
Like I said, ultimately, I want outreach programs in every community.
Yeah.
I want different facilities where people can go get free products, household products, baby supplies, or get wholesale products.
Okay.
Where they're not paying a marked up price, because there's so many low income families in the city.
Yeah.
You know, but yet we're forced to buy marked up products on every corner.
Great point. Great
you know,
point.
so why isn't there more low income facilities that for outreach?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To help people who can't afford diapers, who can't afford formula.
Yeah.
You know how much formula is? It's like $25, $30 for one thing of formula.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, there's some people that like that is what they spend on groceries for the week, and they try to eat off that.
Yeah,
now
man.
you got to buy formula for your baby. So we got to start making prices more reasonable for low-income families, not to mention make housing for low-income families so we don't have 300 homeless people in the park.
You make a great point. You make a great point. And I look forward to seeing the work that goes forward, but also I'm assuming if you have a GoFundMe link or some type of link where people can donate money to Twin Cities Stand Together and further the cause, we'll put it in the comments below. Thank you so much for the time. I know you're a busy man and called all over the city, but thank you so much, and I hope you have a great Juneteenth.
Thank you, man. I appreciate your time, brother.
Yeah, have a good one.